Welcome back in, everyone. This is episode 7 of Silverrun Forest. We are heading up over to, well, our truck is at the car dealership, but I don't really know where I'm going to park this stupid thing. Honestly, that's kind of an issue we have. I'm going to turn that map off, sorry. But, yeah, so Richard said to go home, get some sleep tonight, because we have a long day ahead of us tomorrow. I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow, but he said he's got something special planned, so... Yep, in the meantime, we're just going to keep rock and rolling. He said to meet him down in the shop in the morning, and we will get that stuff taken care of, whatever he's got going for us. It'd be kind of nifty, honestly, to see this roller coaster get up and running again someday. That'd be very cool, but regardless of that, we're going to head home, and then I think I'm going to walk down here and get my pickup truck. I'm going to see if there's anywhere I can park this up over by the hotel. I'm sure the hotel doesn't really want us to be living up there and having this up there with us, but... at the same time, we don't really have much of a choice right now. I think if we go... Still trying to learn my way through Silverrun Forest here. I think if we turn... Here? No. Next one. It's up over there, is in the hotel. We'll see here if this works for us. We'll head up this way. But, yeah, so that's kind of our plan. Yeah, this is right. Yep. Hope he's waiting for the traffic there. Or for the pedestrians. Glad he's doing that. Actually, we'll do some in-cab driving, why not? There he goes. Perfect. Oh, I just probably either ran a pedestrian over or the curb over, hopefully not a pedestrian. Last thing we need to be doing is getting arrested here in Silverrun Forest. But yeah, so we'll see what's kind of we got planned for tomorrow. If we can tomorrow, if we can get free of Richard, I'd like to get started early morning tomorrow. But if we can get free of Richard tomorrow, it'd be nice to go run and do another load of iron, because I think there's definitely another load up there. To be done, and again, as fast as we can haul it, we can get paid for it. So, so there's the hotel. So in terms of where to park, gosh, there's not a lot of good spots. Maybe in the grass back there. I don't know. Let's just pull over for a second, and then let me go talk to the hotel people and see if they've got any. I mean. I don't want to really drive on their grass, but back here, yeah, they don't. Well, there's no windows back here, I guess. So I'll say people don't want to look out and see the truck, but I wouldn't care too bad. Well, regardless of that, I don't know where to park this stupid thing. We might be able to back it in here, though, if they're okay with that. Whoever's in this room at the end probably doesn't like that, though, so probably doesn't want that. But anyhow, I mean, there's that. Is there anywhere else? This is just like, it's weird because it's up in a neighborhood here. I guess we could street park it here. This is legal street parking. So yeah, actually, you know what? It's not going to look great, but for now, I'm hoping that once Richard's shop is done, he'll let us park a truck up there or two. But for now, it's should be able to park right here. You know, it's not the greatest area to park, but that's kind of what we got going on. So yeah, I'm gonna go get our other truck up here, and I'll probably just see you guys in the morning. So yeah, see you guys then. All right, it is bright and early in the morning. $75 did leave our account to pay for our hotel. We're gonna go get some gas. Oh, I don't know why they can't figure out how to drive around. They must be waiting in line for the hotel, obviously. Anyhow, guys, yeah, so we are gonna go up and yeah, we're gonna go get some gas, and then I think I might just go get some breakfast or some coffee or something. I mean, it's gonna be a long day, but the shop doesn't open till 8, so we don't have to be there till 8, so we have a little bit of time, but still wanted to get up and rock and roll. I honestly wanted to start a little earlier than that, but yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I forgot that the shop didn't open until 8, so we're gonna be able to do anything until then anyways. But there's the shop right here. But we're gonna go get some fuel real quick. Hopefully that guy's not crossing there. It's not really a good place to cross. This guy needs some fuel, though. There we go. Yeah, the fuel light just came on. Perfect. There we go. $70 in fuel cost. Whew. We've been spending a lot of money on gas. Well, gas looks pretty expensive, actually, here, to be fair. Okay, let's go see if we can't... I haven't really done a lot of driving around town, but I know there's that little breakfast restaurant or shop or something, a little club area where we met Richard originally. I'm trying to remember where that's at. Terrible at directions on this game here. I want to say it's down this way. Is it down? It's one of these alleys or something somewhere. If I remember correctly. Something like that. Might be up. Actually, it might be up one more. I'm trying to remember where it was at. Yep, not doing too good at remembering that. We don't want to go too fast. We're getting a wreck here. Okay. Oh, I think it was. I know where it's at. Just up behind here. Here's the place right here. Here it is. Yep. We're just gonna park out front. Yep, here we go. Okay. I'm gonna go in and get some breakfast here and some coffee, and then I'll see you guys here in a second. We'll head over to the store. All right, we are running maybe just a touch late here because it is it's already 8 o'clock, but that's okay. We're gonna just zoom over to the store. Richard's probably waiting for us there, so I don't want to keep him waiting if I can avoid it. Let's do a little in-cab driving again. I always forget. Oh gosh, that is so dark in there this time of day. At least we'll do out for now. All right, let's go ahead and just zip on over into here. Perfect. I don't see Richard here, so that's good. We beat him. Let's park right there. All right, well, let me go talk to the shop owner. Just say hi to them. All right, Richard set it all up. Apparently, he's got other stuff he's got to work on, but this is what we're doing today, apparently. They've got a truck set up back here with a bulldozer on it, so we're going to start doing some grading, I guess. I called Richard because I was like, I've never graded before, and he said, just drive it out there. Just do what I can to get it ready. He said that there's an excavation crew that's going to come in and actually do the excavation, but we just need to get all those trees and other junk out of the way. So, we're going to see how it goes. We're just going to have to see how it goes. All right, let's try to just pull out here without causing a collision. That would be a terrible way to start the day, especially with all this leased equipment. The shop so we can leave our truck there. They're not too worried about it since we're doing things. We could probably drive this actually. Oh yeah, from in cab, this looks great. Ooh, that really shakes. If you need to get I should have used my wheels. What I should be doing honestly for this series. Should have grabbed my wheel, have it set up. Let's make sure we get across before we get stuck here by a train. But yeah, so this is interesting for sure. A little bit different. We're definitely not we're not great with digging or anything like that, and we have quite the load on the back here, so I try to make sure we don't get hit by anyone else. I'm gonna try to make sure, yeah, we gotta stay out of the way. There's cars at least. Bridge would be a little bit difficult here. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Richard knows what he's doing. Oh, this is gonna get tricky real quick. Let's just pull over for a second, let these guys through. See if they can make it through there. Ooh, they're stopped. They're stopped. That's not good. Be very careful. Okay, we're doing good. Easy does it. All right, now we just need to kind of floor it and get across this bridge as fast as possible. Boy, this is going to be tight through here, isn't it? The worst. Don't want to hit the bridge. That car. Oh, we made it past them. That was good. Okay. Whew, I guess this bridge is it is wider than I give it credit for, and this bulldozer's not as wide as I think it is. Yeah, we're pretty good right about there. But regardless of that, here we are. We have a lot of work to do. We have trees to cut. We have bulldozing to do. Wow, this is going to take us some time for sure. All right. Let's get that trailer undone there. Those straps off. Okay, well, we're not ready for this yet. We first need to probably clear some of these trees out. I asked Richard what he wanted to do with them. He said just to burn them. So we might start a little fire here and get some of that going. But that's let's see what we can do about getting some trees out of the way. He's got the ones that he wants out of the way cut or marked, excuse me. So let's see what we can do there. All right. Let's get right up in there. There we go. Well, we can get a second with this. I forgot about that. Let's see if we can grab this guy right over here. This is quite the tree for her. Honestly, this is pretty sweet. There we go. Okay. I'm surprised he wants to burn just this stuff, just to get it out of the way. Honestly, that is kind of shocking, but I think it's probably just easier for what he's got going on. Well, where should we do a burn pile? Probably right over it here, maybe. All right, let's see if... It's been a while since I've used this thing. Let me open up my controls here. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just set him down then. I guess that's just how this guy works, isn't it? Let's see here. Wait, I don't want to turn it off. Oh, V, release trees. There we go. There we go. Okay. This thing is impressive. There's one on this guy right here. Okay. Let's get this guy chopped down here. There we go. We got this other guy right up here as well. Let's grab this guy real quick. There we go. Beautiful. Let's just make a pile. I'm going to probably call Richard because these guys seem like... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So these guys seem like ones we probably shouldn't burn. He might be okay hauling them. I'll see if he can get someone to come maybe pick them up from the sawmill. Oh, boy. Wow. These are heavy. That might have been a little too much for this guy. I'm surprised with how much this thing can handle, though. We'll say that. There we go. All right. Whew. All right. Well, I am going to go ahead and get the rest of these trees cleared out here. And then I'll bring you guys back in when it's time to do some bulldozing. I think that'll be fun. So I'll see you guys here in just a bit. All right. So progress is underway. I unloaded the bulldozer. It's almost lunchtime already. I think we've gotten most of the trees. Richard did come down here and he just started kind of going to town with my spray can and marking some more trees. So we had a lot more trees actually to take down than we wanted to. He wants this big one taken down in the second as well. But yeah, so we have a container of logs over here with this thing mostly full. We're just going to close that up right there. So I called Richard about selling the logs. I was like, you know, some of these logs seem pretty good. And I apparently was misunderstood. He didn't want me to just burn them all. He wanted me to burn all the branches and delimb them. And he just wanted me to set them off to the side, somewhere out of the way. And then he was just going to deal with selling them later and moving around since all of his equipment is up on the mountain still and he hasn't had a chance to transport it down. But he said, if I could figure out a way to sell them, that I could take half of the money that we get for them. So I would have to give half back to him, which is no big deal. So I did some research in the area and talking with Richard, and he said that you can rent these containers, which you don't get paid as much for what you put in them, but they don't care what you put in them as long as it's wood. They'll open it up, take a look, they'll say, yep, looks like some wood is in there, and then they'll close it up, and then they'll just give you a bulk amount for the container based on how full it is. So this is one of the longer containers, and since we already had this truck leased and set up and good to go, I just drove up there and I had to pay, it was like $5,800, so that's why we're really low on cash right now. So I'm hoping it pays off for us. I think it will. Richard isn't covering half the cost of the container or anything like that, but we do get half of whatever we make when we go sell this. So we do have to transport it up there, which is going to be great though. And then in the meantime, just to kind of give you guys an aerial perspective of what we've done here, we've cleared out a lot of these trees. Richard wants this tree right here gone, and then he also wants a bulk of these trees gone here. He said he might plant some more trees eventually, but looking in here, there's all this space back here, so he wants a lot of these trees kind of start to cut down because he really wants to make a big open area for his shop. So he wants to make a really nice shop. And I did talk to him. I was like, hey, you know, can I park my truck up here once you get the shop open? He said that should not be an issue. He said there should be plenty of room. He said we can figure something out. So Richard's been really good to us and letting us take half the money for the wood, even though we did all the work, but he owns the trees and he has to build this big shop. So he's been spending a lot of money left and right, but I know he's got the money for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this hauled up there, and then I'm gonna put kind of just a nice little kind of scenic, kind of similar to what I did with the truck in one of the other episodes. I'm gonna kind of have that set up for this guy once he's traveling up towards the wood container sell point, and then we'll probably pick up another container. We'll look at the prices. We might just pick up another one that's the same size and bring it down here. It just kind of depends based on what we want to do, but we'll kind of see, because I know we still have several trees to go, so we probably should just get a big container just to be safe. But we'll see if we actually made good money on this one and whether or not we want to risk it or not. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and drive this up there, and I'll be back with you guys after we get back down here.
Try to leave, you still make me wanna stay. You ask me to believe in the words that you say, but I can't be strong if you can't move on. Don't you think we've had enough of the trauma you bring? Ain't you tired of thinking we can get through anything? 'Cause I can't move on if you can't be strong. But every time I hear you say my name, it always feels the same. 'Cause I've loved you for a lifetime. We can run through fire and rain, but it always feels the same. And I waited for a lifetime. So you say you wanna change, but lately things have been the same. And it's my heart you're holding back again. And I can't be strong if you can't move on. Every time I hear you say my name, it always feels the same. 'Cause I've loved you for a life.
All right, we made it up here, so we're gonna go ahead and just drive on to here. And I'm assuming it'll just sell. Been a while since I've used it, and there we go. 7680. Wow, we did not get a lot for that. I thought it'd be a lot more than that, quite honestly. So we ended up losing quite a bit of money on that, having to pay Richard half of that. I might talk to Richard about that. 7680. I'm surprised. My understanding was, since we had 40,000 liters in there, with the price at the container warehouse being that price there, we'd do a lot better. But it might have been since we had reduced prices for whatever the reason in terms of the container and everything like that. But I'll call Richard. I'll talk to him in a bit. I don't think he wants us to take a loss on it since we're dealing with it for him, but I'll talk to him and see if it's okay. We do need to get another container, though, because we need to, well, we need to have them. Yeah, we're just going to back up. They loaded me up over here with one of those containers in the back last time. So we're just going to back up again, and they're going to load us up with another container, hopefully, and then we can hopefully make some more money this time. So yeah, on that note, that depressing note, I'll see you guys back there in a bit. We'll get another container loaded up, and I'll actually probably just bring you guys back in once we're back up here with another container full. You guys have seen me take care of trees and stuff like that. And then I'm hoping we'll have enough time to go run up and get a load of iron delivered. That way we can get some of that done and then make a little bit of money that way. So I'll call Richard. I'm sure Richard will be okay with us maybe not paying him as much for those trees because we didn't get a lot of money for them. So I'll talk to him about that. All right, we are up at the wood sell point. There's less wood in there. I did talk to Richard. He allowed us to take that whole amount that we got last time since we didn't make any money. This is going to be an experiment. We may pay some to Richard here in a second because I tried, even though we have less wood in this one, I tried to make sure all the chunks that went in there were 12 meters or approximately 12 meters in length. So it didn't give me the message that we were going to get a discount or we weren't going to make as much. So we'll see. And yeah, we made a lot more off of that one. So we will give Richard half of that. We'll remove 11,000 and call it good there. So that makes more sense. So you get hit hard if you don't put it in at the right length. So beware of that. Make sure it's between about 11 and 13 meters if you're putting in a 12-meter bin. So yeah, we got hit hard for that. All right, we're gonna drive back. We have all the trees removed. Richard came out and actually did all the stumps himself, which I was kind of surprised by, but that helped us out. Don't hit that with the rental truck. But that helped us out, so we didn't have to worry about it. In the meantime, we are going to go back and we're going to try to go get a load of iron, I think, to wrap out this episode, hopefully. So that's kind of our plan right now. We're going to go get a load of iron done. And then I think tomorrow, just so we have the whole day to do it, we're going to try to get all that bulldozing done and everything like that. Oh, the cop's sitting up here. Got to be careful, make sure we're not. And then, guys, I think it's a 55 up here, so I think we're good. But, okay, sorry, just a little bit of trauma from last time we pulled us over and we got that fine. But anyhow, so yeah, we got 13 grand in the bank. If we can get a little bit more from getting our, getting a load of iron done, that'd be great. I also need to stop by the bank before they close today. Since it is October, we need to make our first payment on our truck loan. So we need to get that done as well. But yeah, then if we get a 3 grand extra for hauling a load of iron, that would, again, that pays for the truck payment. So that'd be kind of nice. And then tomorrow in game, we don't have to make a truck payment because it's still October. So again, it's October to September of next year. I'll make sure I'll crash here. That cop's probably back there looking at us like crazy. But anyhow, we're going to take this truck back over to the job site, and then we are going to go ahead and go get our truck and haul it, or go haul a load of iron. And then I did talk to Richard. Richard said we can start parking it out there whenever we want to. I asked him if I could start doing it soon. He said, even though, yeah, it's not done, as long as it's out of the way, he said there's enough space there, it shouldn't be a big deal. So we're just going to start parking it out of the way starting tonight, which will be nice for us. So I'm just going to, after I get back up there, I'm probably just going to, gosh, I don't really want to walk. That's miles to walk. So I will probably just take a cab or call someone to come pick me up or something like that. Actually, Richard might still be there working on getting the stumps removed. So if he's still there, he'd probably give me a ride back to go get the truck. But yeah, anyhow, that's what we got going on. So yeah, make sure that was a good experiment with the logs. Make sure you have them the right length. Otherwise, you're not going to make anywhere near as much money. Because I was just putting full-length trees in there because I was just unloading them right off of the wood harvester into there, and that was not helpful. So it wasn't like I was giving them short chunks. I was giving them long chunks of wood, but it did not like to do the cutting for you. So just be aware of that. But anyhow, yeah, later on, I'll see you guys again. All right, so we're going to go park our truck. It does need some gas, actually. We'll have to get that eventually. Should have gotten that maybe when I was in town. But yes, we hauled one load, yeah, one load, and I paid off our truck, or well, $2,000 of our truck. So we're sitting pretty good, 14 grand in the bank, which is nice. And then tomorrow and next episode, we're going to get some bulldozing done and get that sort of thing done. But I think we made some pretty good progress today. We made a little bit of extra cash. We learned something about the logging containers, which I might do a separate video about as well, just to kind of show that off a little bit. So yeah, there we go. We're just gonna, well, he said he wanted it out of the way. Well, I mean, we're bulldozing tomorrow anyway, so out of the way is kind of subjective as long as it's out of our way, because we're gonna be the ones doing the work. But I know he owns this area here, so maybe we park. I don't want to block the forest access road. Yeah, it's interesting out here. Everyone can drive on the access roads if they have a reason to. You can't just do it just to do it, but you can do it if you have a reason to. So we have to make sure they're clear. But there we go. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing some bulldozing. It's going to rain tonight, which will be kind of good, probably. Get the ground nice and muddy and soggy for us. Where's our truck? Where did I park that thing? Oh, it's at the shop. That's right, because we drove that truck down here. Well, when I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to drive that truck back up over to the shop. We'll park the truck there for the night, and then we will drive up to our hotel. Actually, not even. We're just going to take this up to the hotel. We might as well. So yeah, we might as well take this up to the hotel. We could park this in a parking spot there. A little bit larger, but definitely easier to park this than it is to park our long truck there. So yeah, I'm going to head up to the hotel, get ourselves a good night's sleep, and I'll see you guys in the morning and on the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.